Okay, so this is like my, what, fourth video now of the hanging Munchkin or whatever. And I should have had to just stop with one video, but people just keep giving me comments on these things, so I'm gonna go ahead and open my phone up here and read some comments on hanging Munchkin videos and stuff. Not just on my videos, but I've commented on other videos linked to my videos and stuff to debunk people, and they keep coming up with these really lame arguments for why the hanging Munchkin must be real and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and read some of these comments on here. Before I do that, I'd like to thank. I'd like to give a shout out to Johnny Fizz. Okay, Johnny Fizz actually made a comments. He was reading comments on his hanging Munchkin video, and he read a bunch of mine. So I thought I might do something similar here, only different. So I'm going to go ahead and first of all go to some videos here and see if I can find comments. Let's see what I can find here. I've got 3 videos open first of all here. This is the clip from the remastered version of the movie, which they did not remove a hanging Munchkin from, contrary to what people are going to tell me. So I'm gonna go ahead and then this is Suicidal Munchkin's one of his first uploads. I don't know if it's the first upload he did, but and then his lost upload where he actually puts the VHS in and shows the hanging Munchkin on it and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and oh, here's somebody that somebody commented, this dude fake name, he commented, "You've spent a considerable amount of time trying to debunk something of zero gain." I don't know what he's trying to get at there, but yeah, I don't have anything to gain from this, but I'm just tired of people saying that this thing is true. Let's see what else I can find here. Let's see. Follow the Black and White Road doesn't have a ring to it. That's my pal Promageddon saying that. Dr. Redacted. 3 months ago, he says, "The hanging Munchkin is real. I have the VHS tape, and it's clearly a body. And then the other remastered version has a crane instead of a hanging body." Okay, so if you have it, then, like, upload it. So I replied, "Can you upload a video of it, please? Also, I suggest you watch all 3 of my videos on the subject before you tell me the bird was added in later." Alex Harner added, "If you don't know how to post it, can you at least post a video you showing the tape?" So Dr. Redacted commented back, mind if I edit the remastered and original side to side, or I can just show you the tape?" I said, "Show a video of yourself standing in front of the TV and putting it in the VCR similar to how I do in this video." And also show the box and the VHS tape itself in a close-up. A few weeks later, I said, when do you think you can make that video? Still nothing back. So a few weeks later, we're still waiting for that video. Are you going to upload it or not? A few weeks later, yeah, okay, I've given you a few days now, and in the meanwhile, you uploaded a completely unrelated video to your channel, which he did, actually. It's clear that you do not really have the VHS you claim you have. Quite ashamed, too, because you're actually the first person to tell me you would actually upload it, so I had a little glimmer of hope, but it actually turned out to be another lie. His comment where he said he was going to upload it is gone, but there was a comment there. He must have, like, deleted it. I don't know what happened, actually. Yeah, he still has completely unrelated videos to the Hanging Munchkin on his channel. There's, like, videos from 2 weeks ago. Rampaging Squirrel commented, I haven't seen this comment yet. Oh, that's interesting. He commented to Dr. Redacted, if it's not real, and even if it was MGM or one of the actors, would have seen it. There is an edited video, but it is not a dead Munchkin. Also, they had some birds from a zoo in there, so they didn't have to use puppets or anything at all. It was a bird spreading its wings out, and if it was on your VHS copy, it would not have been authentic, and post a video to prove it. Well said. I'm going to go on some other videos. I'm going to go on, let's see what I can find here. Wizard of Oz, Munchkin Suicide Debunked, which was uploaded on November 30, 2008. Before Suicidal Munchkin uploaded any of his videos. So, of course, I doubt that footage with that stupid sack thing that I'm going to show here, right here, even existed yet at the time. But meanwhile, there's people commenting on this saying, they clearly have people for idiots. They're showing only edited remastered video here, not the original. An original video from 1939, you can clearly see not a bird, but hanging person. Okay, do you actually have the 1939 version? I commented, why don't you head here if you want a true debunking, and link to my video. Somebody commented, yeah, listen to Kurt and actually watch the original movie before watching a YouTube video that is most likely edited and jumping to conclusions. Well said. The bird was only in the remastered. Nope. The bird was always in the movie, you idiot. Oh, I put a bunch of comments, a bunch of replies to this one. You all need to head here for the true story on the matter. There's a link to my video. Oh yeah, the people complaining about me calling them losers at the end of the video. Does that really... Even if you get offended by that humor, which was meant to be tongue-in-cheek at the end, does it really, like, render everything else that I said null and void if you... Taking one single itty-bitty thing that I said at the very end of the video, which you can easily just turn off the video right before the end, before I say that, and you just think it renders everything else I say null and void. Whatever. Okay, LTrain44 says, I have the original version on VHS from the 80s, and it's a bird. Someone on YouTube edited the bird from the 85 VHS tape and posted it on YouTube in 2011. He messed up, and part of the left wing of the bird can be seen sticking out. You won't find any of that footage on the internet before 2011. That is true. I replied to him saying, the more people who upload footage older than the alleged VHS of that photoshopped blob, the merrier. Please make a video showing this if you can. I'm making debunking videos of the myth. The closer... And the more evidence I can find to debunk the myth, the closer I can get to making everyone admit that there is no hanging. He replied, I don't have a way of getting the VHS tape to digital, but I'm going to buy one of those VHS to DVD converters, and I can get my hard drive that way. It's amazing how many people believe this stupid myth. I replied, a video of yourself putting it into the VCR and recording in front of the TV would probably work better, as that's the most definitive way to show you're actually using the VHS copy. I don't think he ever did upload a video. That's too bad, actually. That was 4 months ago that he said all these things. Man. Not that it would have stopped people from saying that he had the remastered version, because people are stupid, but whatever. Let me see. I love how they keep showing the remastered footage and not the original. The fact they debunked this using the wrong footage is strange. You idiot. I'm gonna go ahead and read these. Somebody said, nope, they covered it up with a bird. And then they linked to the original non-remastered, which isn't the original. It's just It's just a re-upload of Suicidal Munchkin's stupid video again. And I commented, the version you linked to is a prank video that a lot of people fell for at the time. The bird actually appears in the original trailer for the film, so unless you can explain that, I think this is debunked. And they never showed the original VHS. Okay, yeah, whatever. A bunch of these stupid comments on here. Yeah, okay. Next video. I'm reading on other people's videos here. I'll go on Fallonwig's video now. Fallonwig made the original video that shows the bird's wingtips like appearing, which, by the way, you can see. I'm going to show you right here. Okay, I'm going to rewind that. Actually, first I'm going to go to the remastered version. Right here. Here we go. Here's the clip right here with the bird. You're going to see him spread his wing. Okay, see the bird's wingtip right there? Notice how the scarecrow, when the scarecrow's in that position right there, that's when you can see the tip of the bird's wing right there. Now I'm going to go to Suicidal Munchkin's video. Here we go. I got to pause it right when the scarecrow gets to that tree right there. Oh, did you see that? Look at that. See the wingtip? Look at this area. You see it popping out right there? Why would that be there if the bird was added in later? Okay? Not only that, but there's a bunch of other oddities in this video and everything. because they're editing something that's like behind him, there's like odd extra pixels that appear, like, and disappear and stuff. Look, did you see that? There's like a weird line there that just goes and just disappears randomly. Watch this. Does it again. The big like blob there. The blob appearing at the bottom. If you guys can't see this is fake, I don't know what to tell you. But in fact, he actually like zooms in on the clip here and slows it down. So I'm gonna see if we can see the wingtip pop out. Okay. This video, he has it really slow at this point. There it is. See that? Watch. Right there. See it? Okay. Now I'm gonna read more of these stupid comments. Why would there be a bird there in the first place? Somebody says on Fallon's video. Was to make the forest look more realistic by having wildlife. I'm gonna actually show over here. At the beginning of the Tin Woodman scene, you see this, like... I have no idea what just happened there. There we go. You see this toucan up there? Are you gonna say that that was CGI'd into the movie? That sure doesn't look like CGI to me. That is so not CGI. I'll rewind that so you can see it again. See it? See the toucan? Good. Now I'm gonna go to when they see the Tin Woodman. Okay. Here we go. There's the bird back there. Does that look CGI'd to you? I mean, if the bird was supposed to be CGI'd later, why does it still appear earlier in the scene, you know? There's a good glimpse of it right there. In fact, if I go... No, it's a little bit earlier, actually. You can see it flapping its wings right there. See it? We'll go this way. See it right there? I'm going to go frame by frame. That's the bird. See it? And in just a minute, probably the most obvious shot here. If we go this way, okay, see it? See it moving right there? And then once we go to the end of the scene here. Now watch. There's a bird here. And if you look closely, there's another bird over here that's moving around. It's a little bit harder to see, but there's another bird right there. Okay. So that's the answer to that. So I'm gonna keep reading Fallonwig's comments here. Somebody said it's not fake. I watched the movie, so I commented. So you have a copy of the Hanging Munchkin then? Can you upload a video of it? They said I can't. I'm so sorry. I have a kid-friendly channel. Seriously? Just because you have a kid-friendly channel, you can't upload. I think you're just making that up. If you have the video, upload it. Okay? Nobody that's told me they have the video so far has actually uploaded. Nobody. So I seriously doubt that they have it. Oh, this guy. This guy is just awful. The Hanging Munchkin was the original cut of the movie. It was taken out in remastered versions. The studio even admitted to this. So, studio admitted to it? Well, I'd like to see where they said that. So I said, source, I'd love to know when they said this. So he commented back, if you are so set on finding out, why don't you look it up yourself? I have. There's nowhere where they say it. I've done this. I've known about this thing for years. How long have I been recording, by the way? Ah, never mind. But it's... So then he also says, I've seen your other replies. All you do is deny no matter what is given you. I don't just deny it. I give evidence for why this thing is fake. And you guys just keep... Ugh. And on the, but you can still see the wing in the original cut argument. It could have easily been a flying monkey, because there are first-hand accounts of both of the groups of actors being... Okay, you know what? A flying monkey hanging himself. So let's look at that claim, shall we? We'll go to the moment where the wingtip appears here, because obviously his logic is maybe it was a flying monkey hanging himself. So the wingtip you see is the flying monkey's wingtip sticking out. Well, let's examine that. Okay. Here's the spot with the wingtip right here. That's the wingtip. Look at this. Here's the so-called hanging body, which looks more like a sack to me, but whatever. You see this over here? That's the wingtip. Do you see anything connected to the sack that could be connected to this wingtip? That is just ridiculous. And you're saying that it's a hanging flying monkey. You're just... These people come up with these bullcrap explanations that make absolutely no sense. There's nothing connected to that wingtip. This thing isn't connected to it. This is... I've had it with people these days. I said, what about the original trailer for the film? That has the bird on it. Unless you have a valid explanation for that, I'm afraid you have your facts wrong. So then he said that the trailer says remastered and isn't that... The For one thing, the trailer can't be remastered because it's horrible quality. I pointed that out in a comment. And there goes my clock, but, for one thing, the people who made the movie have confirmed that it's the original trailer. It can't be a remastered trailer because it's poor quality. And, so finally it comes, are you ever going to give me an answer that actually makes sense, or are you afraid to admit that you were wrong? 5 days ago, I said, I'm still waiting for the answer. If you refuse to answer, that means you forfeit the argument, which means I win by default. If exactly 1 week before I declare myself the winner, thus meaning there is no hanging Munchkin. That was 5 days ago. He still has 2 days to answer me, so I'm going to thumbs down all his comments right now. Okay, I've already looked a little bit at this footage in some detail. I'm going to stop reading comments because I'm afraid because I think I've read enough of them. So let's examine this footage. People are like, okay. People are like, oh, she's looking at the hanging body right there. Okay, first of all, if they had seen it, they would have refilmed the scene. And people are like, well, they didn't have enough money to refilm the scene. That's bullcrap. They had enough money to refilm the scene, okay? Second of all, if she had seen the body, do you really think she'd be smiling right there? That's just ridiculous, you know? And then people are all like, oh, look. The scarecrow saw it, and then he fell down. Twice. No, I'm like, if you guys know anything about this movie, you know the Scarecrow falls a lot of times throughout the movie because he's stuffed with straw. He falls a lot of times throughout the movie. You know, you've effectively proven nothing right now. Okay, I'm gonna go to Suicidal Munchkin's Lost upload here. I'm gonna have to do some slow motion. For this video. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and split this part. And split this part. And I'm going to slow this way down. This clip right here. Just slow it way down. If I can remember how to do that. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm going forwards instead of backwards. Okay, you can't see it there, but okay. You see that thing back there? That's the bird. You can see it. Why does the bird still appear earlier in the scene if that was supposed to have been added in later? Plus, look at this. You see how, like, bluish that is? And then his screen capture allegedly taken from this VHS is better quality. That's not the way it works. Why should this look better than the actual VHS playing on the TV? It should be the other way around. This is just plain ridiculous. And I know there's going to be some people commenting that this might not actually be Suicidal Munchkin's lost upload, and I filmed this video myself just to make a fake thing to prove people wrong and stuff, because Suicidal Munchkin took his channel down, so there's no actual evidence that this is actually his video right here. But you know what? I know there are going to be people that are going to do that, and I honestly don't care. I know what I saw back then. I was around when his channel was still up, and I saw this video on his channel. And this is actually his video. If you don't believe me, I have nothing else to show you. This probably still won't be my last video on it because you know things, but until next time, this is Kurt the Gamer signing off.